Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to my channel, Coffee Time with Grandpa. I'm Grandpa, and today we are going to have a great video for you. I hope it will be interesting to you, and I am praying that you will watch my channels more often. Always like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out tremendously because I want to grow and get my message out to people. I have things that I want to talk about, and I have a lot of life left in me to go ahead and tell everybody about my life, about what's going on in the world, how to increase your spirituality, how to make your life better and more enjoyable in life, especially in old age, because of course I am heading towards 74 years old now, and I look forward to my old age. I am happy and content, and I find every day something new and something interesting. And today we have a subject matter that is so interesting to me because I have experienced a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about today in real life. Let me go ahead and get a drink of coffee real quick. If you're watching my channel and you're not having a cup of coffee or a delicious cup of tea, herbal tea, mind you, go ahead and take time out right now. I will wait for you. Get your cup of coffee and start enjoying your life. There's nothing better early in the morning when I get up than to make a fresh pot of coffee. Okay, now, well, hopefully you've gotten your cup of coffee ready for you. And now we will get into the subject matter that's at hand. And the subject matter is reincarnation. Wow, what a word. Reincarnation. What is reincarnation? Well, reincarnation can be a lot of things to a lot of different people because reincarnation is different throughout the world. Different religions believe in reincarnation, and a lot of religions do not believe in reincarnation. So what it basically is experiencing some kind of weirdness in your life growing up where things were so familiar to you that you just really didn't know where it came from, because of you seem to have memories or talents or something in your life that you're really good at, and you're wondering, well, was there somebody in my family that used to do the same thing I do? For a good example is a child when they're growing up, all of a sudden develops a talent for playing the piano or playing other musical instruments, and they seem to do it really easy, while other children growing up, they have no interest in playing the piano. They find it very difficult in life. This is a sign of a past life or a past memory that you've had. A lot of times you will go into a city that for the first time, and you will see familiar sights to you, familiar smells, familiar sounds, and you're wondering, well, I'm having a deja vu event in my life, where I am starting to remember a past life. It's just a beautiful experience to go through. Me personally, I experienced this when I was in Berlin, Germany. Berlin was the capital during the Nazi era, and I was always interested in history growing up. So when I got the chance, I went to Berlin in the 1970s, and this was the early part of the 1970s when the Berlin Wall was still up. Okay, it hadn't come down yet. It was the time before Ronald Reagan. So let me explain to you. I was going down through a street, and I had a couple of buddies with me. We were in a group traveling together, and I experienced a street that was so familiar to me. And we had gotten lost in the middle of Berlin, in the middle of the downtown section. It was close. Actually, it was close to the Chancellery, where Checkpoint Charlie was, the American sector. It was very close to the Russian sector, where the bunker was for where Hitler committed suicide. This was so interesting to me. I love history. And of course, at that time, the wall was up, so I could not go over to the Russian side because of the Berlin Wall. But I did experience a street down by Checkpoint Charlie that was familiar to me, and I had never been there. It's just an eerie, your hair rises up on your arms when you experience things like that. It becomes such a weird experience to recognize a place that that you've never been to. That is one of the signs that you had a reincarnation, and in a past life you were living in Berlin, which is my case. Another one is karma and spiritual growth. These aspects of reincarnation has a lot to do with your spiritual growth, because in each reincarnation that you go through, your spirituality becomes more intense. It becomes more educated, more knowledge you receive, more understanding you have with mankind. And if you deviate from the path that you're supposed to be on, well, karma will come in there to push you along gently on that proper path. Because if you're on the wrong path of life, karma is there to help you to go to the right path of life, so you can grow and raise your vibrations and resonance to where you can enter into the new world, the new spiritual world that we're all entering into. Another thing is, when you're wanting to figure out these key aspects of reincarnation, do some research on the science. A lot of research. I have done tons and tons of research ever since I was in high school. I was in the research mode. Every subject matter that had to do with reincarnation fascinated me. I just It was just such a fascinating subject matter. I'm losing my voice again. Hold on, I want to get another cup of coffee. Might be coming down with a cold. I don't know. So, how's everybody's day going today? Um, I hope your day is going great, because here in Nebraska, the sun is out and it's warming up. The plants are starting to come up and thrive. Well, I'm off the subject matter. Let's get back to the subject matter of reincarnation and the research and the science behind it. Scientists have studied this topic for many, 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 many eons, and it has been practiced ever since the dawn of time. Uh, Indian tribes in North America, they believe in reincarnation. Uh, the Europeans, before Christianity, all the tribes in Europe, they believed in reincarnation, until Christianity came along and kind of said, no, it's a no-no. You don't believe in reincarnation. Uh, Practically, when you think about it, the statistics about this little planet Earth that we're living on, Mother Gaia, uh, 51% of the people on this planet believe in reincarnation. 51%. And 33% in the United States believe in reincarnation. And that figure is growing every year. More people are having experiences, and I'm talking about a mystical experience about reincarnation, where they're starting to believe that yes, it could be possibly true that there is such a thing as reincarnation. Uh, Science has always tried to prove that, once you die, and the dying process, and then you go into the spirit world, uh, and then you go back, sort of go back to school while you're in the spirit world, and you have a reflection on your life, on what you did wrong and what you did good. But there's no judgment. Okay, there's only a school that you go to when you go into the spirit world to make you understand what mistakes you made, and come up with a plan to improve it, so that when you come back the next time to learn more about what is really going on in the universe and what we're really about spiritually wise, you will experience this and learn from it and grow to where you can raise your vibrations and go where you're supposed to be in the higher vibrations. You don't want to get caught down in the lower vibrations, uh, because, well, if you want to compare it to, it's not really a hell or heaven. It's more of an intermediate place that your spirit goes to after death, and you learn to raise your vibrations, and go on to your journey in the eternal universe. This is a pagan belief. Pagans believe in reincarnation in many different forms, and so do people around the world. Different cultures, cultural influences, cultural interpretations about reincarnation may differ a little bit, but basically they're all saying the same thing. When you die, you go to a spirit realm. You correct the mistakes that you've made. There is no judgment whether you're evil or good. There is just no evil or no goodness about it. If you made mistakes in the past, which the Christians call evil, you have a chance to redeem yourself, and learn and understand why you made that mistake, and then you move on to the higher vibrations, because that's the ultimate goal, for us to be 100% spiritual ascending beings, so we can go out and explore the universe. I hope you've enjoyed this talk about reincarnation, and my personal beliefs have always been about reincarnation, that it's been with me ever since I have been born, because I have gone through many trials and tribulations, and I have gone to two near-death experiences that brought me close to death. So I am very in tune with the spirit realm. I always have been. And reincarnation has always been part of that, because deep inside of my spirituality, I am a unique person. I have a lot of wisdom to dispose on people. I hope you will listen and understand me when I talk about certain subject matters that seem to be really heavy, and a lot of people don't understand right away. But once you grasp, through research, once you grasp the concept of reincarnation, your life will be so much happier, because you will understand why you're here. You answer those basic questions: who created me? Why am I here? What is my mission in life? You're just not thrown on this rock we call Mother Earth to do, you come into existence and that's it. That's not it. There's so much more to it. Knowledge, knowledge, research of science is the key to your happiness. Sending love and blessings. Prayer requests are always welcome. Don't forget that. And guess what? See you next time. Bye bye. Have a great day, y'all. See you again next time. Bye bye.